here we are looking at the Now IPO, which is their original binding that first came out with Now, and you know, it's a binding that I actually enjoy. Let me just start with two negatives. One, can't pull this ankle strap all the way back around the high back or the low back. You have to kind of train it to bend out, and over time it'll bend like this, but it's a pain in the ass when you first get it, and I don't like that. I'd love to see it just go back around behind so you can step in easily. Second off, it's a little tight. As you can see here, there's kind of a taper in here where you can feel this pressing on the edge of your boots. I get used to it over time, but you know, I still prefer a binding that doesn't have so much contact with your boot. It feels like sometimes a little constricting. It seems like it's gotten a little bit wider over the years, and I'd love to see it just go a little bit more. So you really don't have that kind of that feeling there, and the wear on your boots, and the overall, like, you know, the overall tightness. But then from there, that's where my complaints stop. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little thing hinge here that tilts this way, and then the rest of the binding sits above your board on stoppers. So the only contact is these stoppers and the disc, and that makes for a very cushy, shock absorbent, smooth ride that is really fun. And I like the ankle straps this year. There's this kind of like soft foam, and they really fit around well. They feel like a nice balance of support and freedom of movement. I feel like when buttering and pressing, I feel like these sides here kind of get in the way a little bit, and they feel like it's a little restrictive, but you still can butter and press boards pretty easy, but it's not up at the upper echelons of you know, making the board flex underfoot easy. However, the dampness of this ride is so amazing. It's just so cushy and soft. You can go through a chundery, bumpy, uneven, hard section, and it just takes all that chatter and absorbs it before that chatter comes up into your body, and I just love that. I love the toe strap. It's kind of like it looks like it's hard rubber, but it's kind of a soft, it bends a little, it flexes a little bit, but not too much. Not so much where you have to over crank it, and so I really like that. It fits over the toe really well. It's toolless, both ankle and toe strap, and I really like that. The high backs have a moderate flex, and as you can see, they're not too tall. Let's see if we can compare them to another binding. You can see the high backs much higher with a normal high back like the Burton Genesis. So this is really low. Turn initiation is smooth. You can put different stoppers on to change the turn initiation. I think you have soft, medium, and hard. I like soft for more playful freestyle boards, medium for kind of mid-level boards, and the hard stoppers for medium to, you know, more challenging when it comes to turn initiation. But all in all, I think this is a good binding. I think it's not for everyone, but I think some people really like this smooth, shock absorbent, really contoured feel around your boot.